Hey everyone, welcome back to another session with me. This is Sanyukta Saxena and this is the fourth session of the string special, the heart string special series. Yes. So let's get started with today's tile. We are already down 3 tiles. Hope you're enjoying the sessions. Thank you for all your comments and feedback. So I'm going to start again with the heart string. Yes, let's try something new again as we have in all our previous sessions. Start with the heart shape. Yes, I'm drawing it pretty light. It's my string, and then I'm going to add 3 lines like this as if the heart is flying in the air. Yes, so that's the first one, and then I'm going to add one more, probably somewhere here, and then again draw those 3 lines as I did in the first one. Something like the escaping cubines, just that the end of these lines is not a cubine but instead a heart shape. Yes, but let us get cubine into picture. So I'm first going to ink what I've drawn. I'm using a bolder nib here. So start with inking the heart shape. Yes, and then I'm going to ink this one also. And then bring down lines like these, just like we do for escaping cubines or shooting cubines. Doing something similar to that. Yes, having fun with my heartstrings. Yes, I have done that. Now let us add cubine inside. Yes, so I'm going to add cubine like this. Connect here, and then I'm going to build on it, just like we do for dream catcher. Like this. Again, insert one here. Don't bother too much about the spaces, just go with the flow. So I am basically drawing these V shapes and turning them into cubine, just the way we do for the Dreamcatcher version of cubine. So a V here, drawing behind, a V here, a V here. Yes, take your time. I'm going to switch to my finer nib here. Yes, so that's cubine inside the heart shape. Probably here nothing will be visible. Yes, let's do exactly the same thing here also. So I'll start in the same way. Place my first cubine here, then build on it. Slowly, take your time. Yes, so I'm drawing this kind of V zigzag in such a way that I make kind of a square. Like this. Yes, again I'm going to continue in the same fashion. Slowly, take your time. No hurry. Yes, so I'll go on like this, continue in the same fashion. Yeah. So if you find it confusing to draw it the way I drew, the best way is to draw the square grid. Yes, and then add cubine inside, because that is what it is ultimately looking like. Yes, inside the heart shape, you can always start with the square grid and then add cubine inside each of these sections. That's a simpler way to do the same exercise. Yes, now comes the lower part, so I'm going to add an aura here, and then I'm going to draw a tangle called Braze. Yes, so the tangle Braze are nothing but these V kind of shapes with auras, and these shapes are inked alternatively. Just like the jongle grid, but the inking in jongle is different. They are alternatively inked, whereas when you draw Braze, one section is inked. Yes, both sides. So there's a slight difference. So what I'm going to do is ink. Now, as far as inking is concerned, you can either use the same black, or let us use some brown. So I'm using my burgundy pen. As I keep saying, you can always use your micron brown. That's not an issue. Yes, and then I will leave one space and go to the next. Like this. Yeah. And probably ink this part completely. Yeah, so I'll do exactly the same here also. So let's first create those sections. Double line here, additional aura there, and then divide it further. Take your time. So I'm giving a slight curve to the line because that's how the shape is. Go with the flow. Go with the shape and the spaces you have. Kind of adjust your lines to those. So I'm now going to do the same exercise here. Yes, ink it. So I'm done with my inking part. Let us now add some more cubines. These were basically heart shaped. Now I'm going to be drawing the actual escaping cubines, the shooting ones. Like these. Yes, take your time. Place them anywhere you feel like. I'm doing it just randomly wherever I feel like, where I want to fill up spaces. Take your time. So I've inserted 3 of them here. Then I'm going to add some more here. Yes. So today seems to be the day for cubine. And then probably we will add one more tangle, which is fescue. So I'm going to add probably 1 or 2 hidden ones. Something like this, which is kind of twisted and hidden. Yes. Having fun maneuvering it the way I want. Drawing behind. Yes. And this part of the tile probably we can add some fescues, feather fescues maybe. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is add some nice fescues, kind of adding weight as I start. Drawing them just like vertigo, adding some weight as I start my fescue. Randomly. Yes, add some weight that will add to the look. Take your time. Do it the way you wish to. No hard and fast rules there. Yes, continuing in the same fashion. Draw the way you wish to. Going crazy. Yes, that's fescue, just like vertigo, just like feathers. And you can always add some caviars in between if you find some places, or maybe black pearls. Wherever you feel like. It really adds to the look, just like we do for vertigo. Yes. And if you want to add something else, probably 1 or 2 indirellas would be a good idea. Yes, not much. Slowly, just add some nice and beautiful indirellas. I'm having fun here. It's a beautiful tangle to draw, purely line and aura based. You can maneuver the shape any which ways you want. First lines increasing in size and then diminish it. Probably 1 or 2 here. And I think that's it. We don't need more. Yes. So first shade our tile. Let us shade and then we shall see if we want to add something else. We can always go ahead and do that exercise. So let's add graphite to add that depth to our cubine. Yes. Blend it. Almost making one side of the cubine gray. Like this. Yes, you can also kind of add some darkness here. Take your time. Blend it. Yes, moving on to our cubine inside. Spaces are small, so just soft touches is all that you require. You can also shade the heart as a whole and not get into shading the cubines. Even that is a possibility. Yes, you can do that also. As far as Braze is concerned, I'll add shadow on the whites on one side. Blend it. Yes, I will shade this cubine also in exactly the same way. Yeah. So I shaded both the cubines in exactly the same fashion. Moving on next to our beautiful fescues, I'm just adding some bit of graphite at the place from where they are emerging. And of course some touches on these beautiful indirellas. Touches of graphite, the lower part of the indirella. Yes. And then blend. Moving next to our indirellas, just a soft touch. Don't blend too much. Keep the graphite to about half of your indirella, like this. This small little space here, if you want, you can extend some of your fescues here. Just add some graphite touch there. Moving on next to our chalk. Yes, so chalk to be added on the other side of your brace. So I'm highlighting the other side. You can also add it on the browns, in fact. And highlight the other second half of your brace. Yes, use a different blender. Soften the chalk. Make sure it gets inside your paper. Should not be cakey. So blend it. Just redoing the graphite a little bit. It is covered with chalk. Yes, as far as the cubine is concerned, again add some chalk on the other side, like this. So practically filling up the entire space with white chalk, like this. The other half of the cubine, the escaping ones, naughty ones. Yes, one last one here. So let's blend. Again, soften the chalk. So when you add the chalk, some of the lines do go hazy. So we may have to revisit those lines. Moving on next to our Indirella. Highlight the top part, the other half. Yes, you can highlight these small spaces on your black pearl with your jelly roll. You can also add embellishments on your brace if you want. Some pops always come handy. It's entirely your choice. If you like it simple, that's fine. Using my jelly roll to add some dots here and there. Yes, you can also give touches of white chalk on the inside here on the cubine if you want to. Just a little bit of highlight there. Something like this. Yes, so it pops up a little more, adds a little extra contrast. Yes, and then just blend it. So now if you want to revisit some of the lines which have kind of gone hazy, then you can do that after adding the chalk. So if you think you want to redo some of the lines, please go back. Be patient and do that exercise. It's important, it really adds. So it's a good way to enhance the look. Revisiting some of the hazy lines. That's it. I don't think we need to do anything else. Yes, so that's our tile for today. Some of them floating here and there, that's fine. It adds to the look. So you can always add one or two here and there, floating around lazily. Do highlight it a little more with your jelly roll. And that's about it. So again, two heart shapes. Yes, I'm going to be closing my tile here. One small little thing that you can do if you wish to is to add a slight shadow under these black pearls. If you wish to, wherever they are flying in the air, probably you can do that exercise. You can also add some random highlights here with your jelly roll if you want. Inside your fescue, they will add a mystic kind of a feel to your fescue. Yes, just a little bit, some magic there, and that's about it. So I'm going to be closing my tile here. Put your chalk sitting somewhere cozily. Yes, must sign and date your tile. I shall see you again with one or two more sessions on this beautiful heartstrings. Till then, have a good time. Bye bye.